Victor Wembenyama is getting all the hype, not only in the NBA, but in San Antonio as the next coming of, and pretty much the big man version of Michael Jordan. But I think Devin Vassell is a guy that needs a whole lot more attention. He will be 24 years old next year and is coming off of a season where he averaged 19.5 points a game, 4.1 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.1 steals per game on 47% shooting from the field and 37% from three, 6.6 attempts a game. Very, very solid season for the young two-way wing. And he had some incredible performances. We're going to look at some of his games from last year and also break down next year and why I think he could have a breakout year. But last year in a game against the LA Lakers, he put 36 and 6 on them. And I mean, this is something that I really like about Vassell. He reads the defense right here. The Lakers are in some sort of zone, some sort of Darvin Ham masterclass, and he's just able to read the defense. Austin Reeves doesn't get through the screen quick enough, and Max Christie doesn't step up enough, and that's just a knockdown three. That's something we need to see from Vassell more and more of as the years progress, his ability to knock down the three ball off the dribble and to take that three when the defense is giving it to him. He also had 25 games with 5 or more assists last year, and then this is a really nice play right here. Tries to go to the rim, Christie cuts him off, and then he hits this fall away over Jared Vanderbilt. That is not an easy shot over a very long and athletic Jared Vanderbilt. Again, not an easy shot here with Vanderbilt right behind him. Vanderbilt stands at 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan. He is not an easy guy to get a shot up over, and Vassell did it twice right there. Now here he is getting into the lane for a little floater. This is something I don't like. Braun and Austin Reeves aren't even really close to him, and he passes up the three to get the floater. You know, maybe he wasn't having a good game from three, but that's something in the future we need to see him knocking down is those 3-pointers. The mid-range master himself, he's gotten really good at the mid-range shot. And then here's the three that I like, stepping into it, knocking it down. Christie and Reeves, once again, some sort of zone that Darvin Ham has decided to play, and it doesn't really work because they're losing by 8 to the Spurs last year. Here he is getting to a spot right there at the elbow. That's a really good shot for him. He sees Vassell sees Christian Wood start to back up a little bit. The right read here would be Jeremy Sohan, but unfortunately for Vassell, that corner shooter, it's not really a shooter. Now here he is once again working off a screen. This time it's Jackson Hayes being the drop guy in drop coverage, and he just reads that outside foot. When he sees it start to go backwards, he hits that step back, and it's a nice little mid-range fall away, something he is very good at. This one just a nice backdoor cut. Victor Wembanyama, the unicorn that he is, can do anything, and Vassell has a really good fall away jumper, something he needs to get more credit for. Here he is once again taking what the defense gives him, and that's something we want to see more of this year, is him knocking down that three ball when the defense isn't really respecting him, making the defense respect him as a shooter. Now, another game he had this year was against the Sacramento Kings, where he dropped 32 and 7 on them in 36 minutes. They didn't quite win this game, but it was still a very close one. He also added a rebound in there, but he was 13 of 18 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point range. And that's one thing, you know, when he gets his three ball going, that's when he has his biggest games. Obviously, that's like a lot of players, you know, for obvious reasons. But last year, he averaged 18.5 points, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, while shooting 44% from the field, but 39% from 3 on 7 attempts. So the three-point percentage was much better last year, whereas this year, it was not quite as good. Overall, from the field, he was better, but the three-point percentage is something we care a lot about here, the advanced analytics age, and this is something we want to see more of. Just taking what the defense gives you. You know, if he's going to let you dribble all the way down without being above the free throw line arc, he's almost 2 feet in the paint right there, just taking that three, and then here he is, nice little ball fake, both defenders go, and he just knocks down the three ball. Very easy look, very wide open, in rhythm three. Here he is coming off of that ball screen, and when he gets into the paint, usually it's going to be a step back mid-range if he doesn't get all the way downhill. Attacking Alex Lynn here, gets him a little bit off balance, and then just hits that step back right there at the free throw line. Beautiful shot. Then finds Wemby inside. That's a cheat code to get assist. Just throw it up to the 7'5" guy that's taller than anybody else on the court, and then knocking down the three ball here in rhythm, in range, moving off the ball to knock it down. With that being said, if you've made it this far into the video and you are enjoying it, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button. As you can see here, a large majority of the people that watch these videos are not subscribed to the channel, so if that is you, go ahead and fix that right now. We're trying to hit 200 likes on today's video, so if you could help us out, that'd be greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's go ahead and continue on here, looking at the two-way wing himself. Now, his defensive rating has kind of declined as he has gone throughout the league, which it's not great, but, he's had a much, much higher volume on the offensive side as he's kind of grown and developed in the league. And I really like the Chris Middleton comparison for him. Not necessarily as a player, because I think he's a better defender, maybe not quite as good as a shooter, but, the year the Bucks won the championship, Chris averaged 20 and a half, 6 boards, 5.5 assists. That is a very similar stat line to what I think Vassell can average next year. Now, he shot 48% from the field, 41% from three in the championship year, so that's something to work forward to. But I like the comparison of Middleton to Giannis, like what Vassell is to Wembenyama. Obviously, Giannis is the Greek freak. Well, this is the French freak, Victor Wembanyama. He's an alien, not from this planet. He averaged 21.6 points, 10.6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3.6 blocks as a rookie, taking the league by storm. I don't know if I've ever seen a rookie that was that dominant, maybe since like LeBron, but I don't even know if LeBron was that dominant. 47% from the field, 33% from three, 80% from the free throw line for Wemby, and then getting Chris Paul makes his life a whole lot easier, but he should not be moving like this at 7'5". Here he is putting the reigning MVP in a box. That's kind of embarrassing for Jokic. Not only the reigning MVP, but the 3-time MVP. And then this dude is out in passing lanes at 7'5", getting breakaway dunks, and then coming down the other way and hitting between the legs, step back threes that don't even touch the rim. Okay, I like what the Bucks did with Giannis, Middleton, and Drew. I think they can build something like that here with Vassell, Wemby, and now they have Stephon Castle to be their point of attack defender. He is their Drew Holiday. Obviously, he's nowhere near as advanced on the offensive side of the ball, and maybe he doesn't become near that advanced until maybe his age 30 season like Drew Holiday did. But at 19 years old, Stephon Castle was the best perimeter defender in this draft class, if not the best, the second best. Just watch this play right here. He's guarding Devin Carter. He goes to double, and then he sprints off the double to stonewall this dude right here for Providence. They can't even get a shot up before the shot clock expires. And then right here, just hounding defense here. Very, very physical. He stands at 6'6", 215 pounds, big time chest on him, extremely physical, loves to chest you up around the rim, and it's just tough to score on him at times. Look at that right here. Give me that. 6'6". Tough to guard, or tough to get by. Now he's an offensive project, but defensively, he is a monster, very NBA ready, very athletic as well. Now, the mentor for Devin Vassell, getting back to him, is the 32-year-old Harrison Barnes, who can absolutely knock it down from downtown throughout his career. Hovering around 39-40% from three for the majority of his career. He averaged 12 points, 3 boards, about an assist in 29 minutes a game last year for the Sacramento Kings, who kind of underperformed last year, but 39% from 3 on 5 attempts, 47% from the field. Corner specialist. I think he's going to rub off on Vassell very, very nicely and lead to, a little bit more development out of him. Although, once again, I like that Chris Middleton comparison for him, and I think Vassell is in for a big-time year. People don't know it enough, but he is a great mid-range scorer. The three-point percentage will be up. Good defender, plus defender. I won't say great defender, but this is what Basketball Reference has him at next year. 21, 4.5. 4 assists, about a steal per game on very good efficiency, about 40% from three, close to it, hovering around it. If he can get there, I think he will be very, very good, in very good shape. With that being said, though, that's going to be it for today's video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about my second breakout video for this year in Devin Vassell down in the comment section below. If you have any other players that you think are going to break out and you want me to break them down, drop them down in the comments. Make sure to the like button, hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching today's video.